Today I am reviewing the Dimension cubes. You may have noticed how this 3 is white and all the others are rainbow. And that's because the Qiyi Dimension 3x3 has been out for a few years. They just released these others. The 2x2 Dimension cube has just been released. Oh, don't mind my brother, he's just playing Geometry Dash. Now, these are useless because they're all written in Chinese and the only thing in English is the RBU whatever. First turns, it seems pretty good. I don't think it has too good corner cutting though. The squares on them are very bumpy, just like bump, 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 bump. It has a texture a bit like the gem. For a budget cube, it's good. So what should I do now? $13.8. So overall, it's pretty nice and I like the colors, but it's a bit hard to see because there's only a square that you know which color it is. But it's not too hard for me. I just find it a little bit harder. The next cube I'm unboxing is the Qiyi Dimension 3x3 cube. There's already a lot of videos on this because it's been out for a while. I hope this isn't actually from another dimension. It's quite nice corner cutting and breaks easily. This is just like a corner cap. I guess it really is corner cutting. It turns quite nicely. This is thicker than that, so you can feel the bumps better than that. I wonder why it's called Dimensions. Maybe it's because you can see through here, slightly translucent. The only way to really know how good a cube is to do some solves. This is a bit hard because you see mostly grey and then only a bit of colour tells you what piece it is. Whereas for a normal 3x3, it wouldn't really be like that. Ooh, T-Pam, my favourite. Look up on the T-Pam. Ooh, great cross. Made a pair. Ooh, nice pair there. This is a good one, so sorry I can't talk. $24. Okay, see this thing? Up here, there would be like best, worst, average. I would go in between average and bad is where it is. This looks really interesting. Like a grid. Lots of squares. For starters, the feel of it in my hands is quite nice. Quite light actually. It has that same bumpy texture on the squares. Scratchy, can you hear it? So, ooh, there's a white bar made and I'm about to make a yellow. Oh boy. Actually, all the centerpieces are a teeny bit wobbly. I know. At least I got it soon. $3.10, a minute above normal. But this cube is a lot harder because it doesn't turn as well. It's a bit harder to see the colors like I mentioned with the other cube. I wouldn't use it for speed cubing, but it will make a very pretty ornament on the Christmas tree. And here to join us is the 5x5. Unboxed it like a ramp. More of these things that I don't care about. It has that same scratchy feel on the bumps, but it's even harder to tell that the bumps are there. It almost looks like an optical illusion. The outer layers feel good. Ooh, the inner layers are different. They're more sandy. And I blur my eyes and look up here and look on here. It looks like cereal pots. Try blurring your eyes. Ooh, that looks cooler. Maybe I could also use it on the Christmas tree. I'm not sure
Why do you keep thinking about Christmas?
size it is. Gonna start now. Beep, beep, beep. Let's see, is that for me? No, not. Can I tell you what I have to mention? Sometimes I like to whisper silly rhymes while I'm doing a cube. Don't eat your its on a Sunday morning. They will make teeth hard. Yaddy 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 and a butcher duck. Eat my heads, eat my muck. Make sure you don't like truck. Eight minutes and I got under 8:30. I'm gonna ask my brother what he thinks after he finishes. What do you think of this cube? That's pretty smooth.
Do you think people should buy it?
Yes, very good. That box was easy. For some reason, this part's a bit looser than the others. I quite like it, especially its point. It would make another good star. And it is quite scratchy and noisy, and it does slide quite well. So to me, this just looks like a pizza with triangle flames roaring up around in a Chinese lit background. I'm not doing as well as I normally do. It might be because I'm a teeny bit nervous on camera, but it also is because these cubes just don't turn as well. I'll just turn that. Nope, got it wrong. All in all, I find it pretty nice, but it's quite hard to turn. These big centerpieces, they're translucent. And you can see two dots inside that stick out. It turns quite nicely, but it's a bit sandy. And then when it gets into place, it clicks. I think that having a lot more black in it will make it a bit harder because the center only has a square out there and it gives off more black. I just nod to myself. Used to cubes like this. 27, I'm really not used to cubes like that because look, I just find it hard. Maybe it's because it doesn't have that curving in bit. When I try to do a sledgehammer or a hedge slammer, it doesn't finger trick very well. What? 14. I think I did a sledgehammer and then a hedge slammer by accident, but I got 14. Pretty great. The Ivy Cube. By the way, did you know I used to think it was called an ivory cube? This is pretty. If you look at it from the right angle, it looks like a flower. See, from this angle it doesn't, but from this it does. It just has this beautiful shape. I'm just imagining getting rid of this whole section and using it as a toy skateboard ramp.
Do you want to try doing it solve?
Maybe. Do you know how to solve it?
Nope.
Oh. I solved an Ivy cube. And all in all, this is my favorite cube out of all of these cubes, I believe. Not my favorite kind of cube, especially because I like the way the Ivy cube turns. I think what I've been trying to say is that these cubes are quite nice to have in your collection, to look at, to hang as Christmas ornaments, but they're not very good to turn, and especially not good for speed cubing. It may be a bit okay for if you're new. You might like how it feels and looks while you're learning. But I really like the way they bump. They have translucent bits and they're quite light. And I feel like overall, yeah, they're great cubes to have, but not really great cubes to turn. As you can see, the whole time my little brother was just playing a game on his iPad called Geometry Dash.
But you might have
He's playing Geometry. So thank you Daily Puzzles for giving us all these cubes, and you can buy these at dailypuzzles.com.au. Don't forget, when you shop at Daily Puzzles, always use the code TINGMAN to get 10% off. And please subscribe to our channel, and I hope you've had a good time watching. Bye. I want to say bye.
Bye.
Sausage.
I'm just like bye. Bye bye.